Undercover better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves. That of low casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof. A building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm chopping this so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate. Get above the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. Undercover better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, undercover better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Undercover better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves. That of low casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof. A building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm chopping this so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate. Get above the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. Undercover better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, undercover better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Undercover better sit low. The product base.
Holy shit! The crowd is going wild. The crowd is going wild. Hey, what's going on? Is it party time? The captain has arrived. Guys, I think it's time. It's Friday. Let's get them copyright strikes, baby.
You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Sky high.
Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, 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 don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Yeah, boy. Woo. Wow. Okay, bravo. New highs. What's going on, chat? Let's see some otters in the chat smashing them like buttons. We getting that copyright strike for you guys. What's going on? Alexandra G in the house. Let's take a moment. And thank our ladies for today. Today is National Women's Day. Gave the grandma a hug, gave the Mrs. Otter a hug, and said, you know what? Thank you for being the birthing of us crazy, degenerate men. Thank you for holding us down. Thank you, Alexandra G, Jeanette, Melissa. Okay, our three wonderful ladies in our community. We owe it to you guys. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the community and keeping us rascals under control. We greatly honor and appreciate you guys. You know what? You guys are amazing. So thank you to the ladies in the crypto world and beyond. Thank you very much for all that you do. Now let's get into the chat. Luisilio Floors, what's going? He's saying, let's go. Jorn Besser, he's here. My man. We got French Toaster, Mr. Tony. Hey, Tony. Anthony Soprano. Hey, watch out, guys. Swashbuckling Scallywag in the chat. What's going on? Keto, what's going on? He says, be careful not to get trapped for the weekend in a long. Markets run up end of day and trap retail. So yes, he is very correct. Stuff I like. You've been a dad for 10 minutes and you got gray hair. We've been sporting the salt and pepper since for at least 5 years now, I'd say. I'm starting to get them in my beard. So I mean it's all downhill from here unless you're into that salt and pepper life. What's going on, chat? TRD Farmer, the man who's from the Peg, Winnipeg. He got a good hockey player in trade deadline today. I'm kind of jealous. Congrats to you, Winnipeg Jets fans. All set. What's going on with you, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Elo Brown in the chat. My man, God bless you, bro. Hope you're having a wonderful day. B-Team Crypto, the newest modder otter. My man, the myth, the legend. What's going on? Caffeinated Crypto, also the first chat. So let's go. You guys are all here. You aren't square. Thank you guys so much for being here. The Cut. What up, Otter Gang? What's going on, guys? What's going on? I mean, Bitcoin's pumping. We're getting demonetized. We're having a great time already because that's how we roll on a Friday. We don't really care about the monetization because we make enough bank off those charts, man. We make them bank off them charts, and we know when it's time to buy and when it's time to sell. You got to know when to hold them. You got to know when to fold them. You know when to run away. Okay, all that good stuff. So let's jump into the charts. We're going to do a little bit of a price prediction. Oh, look who it is, Mr. Retro Mike Tech himself dropping by. Let's see some RMT emojis in the chat. What's going on, Mike? Hope you're having a wonderful day, my friend. Much love to you, my friend. Much love to you. So what's going on here? We can see Bitcoin price discovery. We hitting crazy highs. Okay, we could be looking at a divergence, but we're not looking at. We're just closing our eyes. Okay, we're just closing our eyes. I don't know if I can fix this broadcasting. Let's see if we can fix the broadcasting during the live. Okay, let's go into the NVIDIA broadcast camera sources. Let's go. Hello. Hello. It's not behaving very well today. Normally I can drop this menu down and do background removal, but it's not doing it. It's not doing it. So we're gonna be stuck in the corner again. You're gonna have to put up with me. I can make myself bigger if you want. You want my head to grow? That's not a good thing. We can give you the full Monty here. I don't know what that is. Don't be rude. Let's make sure my head is within frame. Okay. Shrink us down a little bit of shrinkage. Okay, it's not cold in Canada no more. What's going on, Retro Mike Tech? We got some price discovery. So how are we going to do price discovery? What tools can we use? Well, there's two very basic tools. You can use your Fibonacci, okay, retracement tool, and you can pull swing high to swing low. Okay? I like the trend-based fib. So you can go swing high to swing low, and you can get extension levels, okay? So we got an extension level here at 72,115, okay? Here's your first level, okay? And then forget about these levels up here. I got these new levels up here, okay? So how did I get these other levels? So for me, I use a trend-based fib extension, and that is simply if you got price action like this, let's say you got price action like this, right? And you're going uptrend and you consolidate and you want to know price discovery above you, right? So you got this ugly looking diagram here, right? So you grab your trend-based fib tool, right? That's over here, trend-based fib extension right up here. It's very useful, price discovery, okay? Now you go into your charts. You use your tool. You go from swing low to swing high, okay? So swing low, you want to make sure this horizontal line is at your swing low, which it is, right? To your swing high, to your swing low, okay? So there's an extra step here, right? And then as you trend upwards, you can see that you hit extension levels. You hit your 1-to-1 here, right? And then you hit whatever, your 618 here. So these ones work in a trend. So we're in an uptrend. So we take this one here. Let's say we still have this one down here. Let's say we go to this high. So we can move it up to here. Okay. And then we can move this one up to here to predict our next one. Look at the golden pocket, whatever, right? So it does work out. But what I like to make sure is that when I'm using this tool, I definitely make sure that I use it with confluence. Now, what do I mean by that? So if I'm going over here, right? And let's say we're in the uptrend, okay? And I want to get some levels, right? So how would I use it? I'm going to go from swing low to swing high, swing low to, let's say, swing high, right? To swing low, right? And then I'll pull it across, and then I get some extension levels. Now look at this. I have confluence. Let's say that we were right here in price, right? So I have a touch here, right? So I want to make sure that there's touches along the way. So you can see here, I have confluence. There's a stop here, right? A little bit of a stop here. So that's confluence telling me that this extension is working, right? Therefore giving me key levels, right? For higher prices as well. Look at this, that 2-to-2. And I always go off of the 6-1, 6-1-8, the 2 of 2. the 2618, the 3 of 3, and the 3618. Those are the way I use trend-based fib extensions. I should probably just remove the other coordinates, but whatever, that's fine. But you always want to make sure that there's confluence when you're pulling this tool, okay? Now, you can use it in however big of a range that you want. My only rule for using this thing is that this low must be further away, right? So you get a high and then a low and then the continuation. And you can see, look, golden pocket, right? 1 of 1, a little bit of a stop up here, right? So you got to make sure, look at this, 618. Look at that. Gave you the tops right here, right? So there's confluence within this one as well. So that's just a little bit of a trick for you guys when you're in price discovery, because we know there's going to be price discovery to come, because guess what? We flying, baby. We flying. We flying. And guess, oh, we have a special guest today. He decided to show up a little late. That's okay.
This is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
But he's here.
This is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And he's ready to go.
I'll be right back.
No, you're not allowed to go anywhere.
Just do it.
But excuse me, Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger, we really want you to party with us.
It's showtime. It's showtime.
I'm Detective John Kimball.
You lie!
Let's go, Arnold in the house. Stop whining. Stop whining, Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, so there's a tool for you guys. Nate Quantum Divergence, LFG, Alex. Oh, we partying, boy. Let's go. That's the one. Huddle Crypto in the chat. 12 Big Dow, Myro Inverse Head and Shoulder. We'll have to take a look at that. Try put your face on the other side of the screen so we can see your total bar. Oh, yeah, we could do that. We can move over. We can move over. We're moving over for you. Just for you, my man. Just for you. You hold down Alt and you can make this thing skinnier. Then we put myself in the corner again. I've been punished again. Okay, we've been punished again. I'm on the other side. Break on through to the other side. Now, get to the chopper. I don't know if it has the chopper. Does it have the?
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Put that cookie down! Put that cookie down!
I'm a cop, you idiot! I'm a cop, you idiot!
Just do it.
Oh, man. Too good, man. Too good. When I was a kid, we used to prank call people. Be like, who's your daddy and what does he do? Who? I lied. Oh, man. Oh, man. So good. Thank you, The Cut, man. Thank you for helping me with Thank you for helping me out, man.
Run! Go!
I'm just going to do it.
chopper!
There's some really bad swear words on here. I might just drop them.
Don't be ridiculous.
But it's fun.
I hate it when you're drunk.
Hasta la vista, baby.
So Bitcoin flying off the handle. So what are we looking for on Bitcoin, my friends? Let's get into the market cipher top-down analysis as we normally do, guys. Put that cookie down and stop whining. Let's go. So we're getting a little bit of a bearish divergence here. Clearly higher highs and lower lows on the price action. Okay, so very good to see. However, we don't want to fight this right now. Do we want to fight this? Because we know where we're at, right? We always talk about where are we, where are we at, what's going to happen, right? And for me, it's very, very simple. It's going into the weekend, right? So we are expecting some sort of consolidation here, maybe a revisit of the highs up here. But nonetheless, it looks like we are just trying to see where price is going to settle. The dust really didn't settle. This move was just ripe and ready to go to the moon. And it wicked out a lot of people. Okay, so a lot of people did get wrecked today. Even if we want to, we can go over and take a look. Make sure you guys are aware of like the liquidations and stuff like that. But you can see in the past 24 hours, we've had 300, no, the largest single, imagine the largest single liquidation of 4.6 million happened today. Whoo! And then 300 million in the last day. So a lot of people getting wrecked. Not as bad as that one day, but this is pretty bad for people who got wrecked, because you can see that this morning we definitely had that chop sideways and then the push up, then coming straight back down on everybody's heads, and now the continuation upwards. Okay, so initially I was like, okay, blow off top, here we go. Probably gonna retrace down, coming into the buy zone. However, we didn't get there. We just came right back up and we continue to march on and upwards. Okay, so this is looking really good. Wick says sound check. I think we're doing okay for sound. Make sure you throw a 1 in the chat if the sound is okay for you guys. And if not, I can try to fix it. But I'll just keep saying
Now where should we go? I'm hungry. Huh?
I'm Detective John Kimball.
It's showtime.
Just doing my job.
Poor Gareth, poor Gareth, poor Gareth. So the sound is good. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for letting me know. I appreciate that. Yeah, so what we can see here is that we've simply marched our way back up, right? So now we are holding this key level here. This was the liquidity grab that we thought of this morning, but we're seeming to hold the 68,000 area as support. Okay, so I'm going to continue to trust this as support. Over the weekend, I expect just chop sideways. Okay, and then we can look to set ourselves up for success come Sunday evening. So maybe I do a little bit of a Sunday late night weekly candle close. So that's typically when it comes, right? Is that weekly candle close. And if we look here, let's go to, let's see, the 6 hour, and we can see here this is Sunday night here, this is Sunday night here, right? There, right? So you can see there's another one in here somewhere. This was very chopped sideways. Okay, so you can see though the last 2 times, right, has been extremely bullish for Bitcoin. Okay, so Sunday weekly candle close, right? Volatility comes into the market. Monday we pump off to the races, right? Same with here, beautiful pennant, right? Sunday very low volatility, then pump into the next pennant, right? All-time highs have been a bit tricky here, so we've had a lot of weird scammy price action, but nonetheless that is what seems to be transpiring within the charts recently. So we're going to kind of go with that and see where it brings us to. So making sure that we're all good, fine, sound, and dandy. Okay?
My wife.
My CPU is a neural net processor, a learning computer.
Is it? Arnold.
My CPU is a neural net processor, a learning computer.
Oh, man. Oh, man. So we've hit new all-time highs. This is looking great. Guys, let's see some of your altcoins that you guys are looking at. And I will have a look at them for you guys as well. And hopefully one of the mods can tally that up for me. And I will get to your altcoins after doing this quick top-down analysis, knowing that we're going into the weekend. Okay, so the daily. We're expecting a green dot. Okay, so we're front running a green dot on the daily of market Cipher. Looking here, we can see that we've cooled off. The next dot is going to be green. VWAP to the upside. Okay, beautiful, beautiful posturing. This to me looks like a beautiful time for a reset on our weekend, where we can look for that return of the Otter Gang Jedis to the party, okay? Where we have a lot of room to the upside, and we're anticipating a green dot next, okay? So that's what's next on the daily. Going over to the weekly for me still has some room, okay? This to me hasn't started curving over. We haven't seen any sort of rounding to the weekly, okay? We haven't seen any of that. We've seen a little bit of a reset on the money flow. However, VWAP just remains flat, okay? Until we have very aggressive posturing to the downside on the VWAP, we remain to see continuation, right? So we expect something like this on the weekly, looking at the candle right now. And this weekly candle is beautiful, okay? So this would be a bullish print for the weekly. So we're anticipating that for the weekly going into the weekend so that we are prepared. Also, three days looking tremendous, coming down to the zero line, flattening out, looking to come back up. Okay, so these long-term time frames are looking extremely bullish and looking like they want to continue. As we oscillate in an uptrend above the zero line, we want to make sure that we're buying these we're front running these green dots that I just mentioned, right? We look at this green dot here and we can see the move that we got, right? So this is just another opportunity for us to take advantage of these green dots. You can see them here and here where we got extreme moves. So we're trying to anticipate when we're going to get that extreme green dot move. And we're not trying to fight the trend. We're just trying to add to our confluences, okay? That's going to be key going forward here. It is a vicious market. We are having $300 to $500 swings as we're chopping and then the move. So it's about lowering your leverage, reducing your risk, giving yourself some more breathing room, and maybe decreasing your margin. Because when it runs, guys, it's going to be juicy, right? So we want to we can reduce our risk by not over leveraging, giving ourselves more room for our stop losses to breathe and benefiting from the price action. Okay, so that's just a little bit of tidbit of information for us to benefit from these massive swings of volatility, right? And by doing this, we set ourselves up for a higher success rate because we know that they want to grab liquidity like they did the other day, right? So today, same thing, right? If you had a bigger stop loss on an entry on a long today, you would have been okay. However, they did come back for a lot of people and wreck some shorts, right? So we're definitely watching that. Now on the 12-hour, we can see that the VWAP is above the zero line. This is looking good. And we can see the march up from the money flow. So the money flow is king, right? So the money flow is king. We follow the money, right? And until we see a very defined curvature of it coming down somewhere around here, we are remaining bullish, okay? Until money is completely coming out, right, we remain bullish, right? Because when we look at previous information, let's go over to this one here, and we can go down. We can see that even though money flow came out, it bounced and it came back in, okay? It bounced and it came back in, right, on this move here. Even though money flow crossed over here. So we want to anticipate, and I always like looking at 3/4 money flow. So if you go and you divide your money flow into, oops, wrong tool. If you divide your money flow into quarters, you can see here that if you go bing, 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 you get quarters and you can see how price behaves in the quarters, okay? So that's another way of doing it. It works really well on shorter term time frames. So going over here, 12-hour, yes, continuation to the upside, looking good. However, we are getting those bearish divergences, right? So that those dreaded bearish divergences. Let's put this all into a group so we don't have to look at it right now, and we can have a nice clean chart for you guys, okay? Oh, we'll also take a song request. We'll take a song request if you guys want to do a song. You guys gotta vote. We'll get your guys' songs over here, and then we'll do a poll, and then we'll play the song. Okay. Oh man, Fridays are always supposed to be fun, right? We're always supposed to have fun.
I think it's better you spend the weekend in jail.
Wow, just doing my job.
You're just doing your job.
I do not have any money. I do not have any money.
And no extra charge.
It's Friday. We're hitting all-time highs. We're going into the weekend, man. God bless every single one of you guys for being here and supporting this channel. I appreciate you guys so much. Let's crank those likes up a little bit. We got 54 people in here and only 25 likes. It's a Friday stream, baby. Let's get this going, my guys, okay? My ladies and my guys, okay? We gotta cater to everyone here. So we can see we are starting to put in those divergences. This looks like a Tony Soprano Wu-Tang Clan pattern. You can see the Wu forming right here. So you got to be very careful of the Tony Soprano Wu-Tang Clan pattern. But you can see you're getting higher highs and lower lows across the board, okay? Across the board. YouTube song, Little Bubble All-Time High. Oh, man. Hit 'em high. Oh, what a tune. Oh, we're getting some good songs already. Baby Shark. Oh, God. We're not doing that. We won't go there. So money flow remains thick. Continuation to the upside. Little bit of a parabola here on like an actual short-term time frame. A massive parabola, right? If we zoom out, you can see the massive parabola that we can see right here. That is never ending. It's look at this, guys. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. What a time to be in crypto, man. What a time to be in crypto and have a great community like you guys. I'm so blessed. So thank you for being here. Let's go to the 4 hour. The 4 hour. This is where we're seeing like heavy divergences. Money flows countering that, right? So we get the higher high and the lower low. We look for that acceptance back into the range before probably heading up come Sunday. That's kind of what I would anticipate for what's going on right now. I would get into the nitty gritty here on the 2 hour, and I'd be looking for support. And where would that support be? Well, what's this saying here? So we have this here where we've drawn out, where we can see the support here, and then we have our extension levels up. So our extension levels are as such. We're going to label them for you guys. Guys, this is crazy. We're talking about a 72,000 Bitcoin, a 77,000 Bitcoin. We're talking about, geez, this is crazy, guys. $79,000 Bitcoin, and then last but not least, for now, $84,500 Bitcoin. What's going on, investment bros? My man, hope you're doing well. Great show with TradeFly. If it's Shroom or if it's Tim, God bless you guys. Hope you have a wonderful weekend, man. I see you guys out there growing and doing so well, man. We love you guys over there at Investment Bros. Thank you, guys. Believe it or not, guys, Investment Bros was the first channel to actually have me as a guest, man. So I'm honored. You know, I'm honored to have you in my chat now. To be friends with you guys, you know, it's always a privilege. Yeah, it hits me a different way, man. It hits me a different way. What's going on, Shroom, man? Hope you're doing well. We'll have to get back and collab and maybe have you on our show. But yeah, we love the Investment Bros, man. It always hits home with me whenever I see you guys and popping up. You guys are always live early in the morning and at 3 p.m. So there's the show before this show that you got to watch, guys. So 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I believe it's 8:30 a.m. I'm not completely sure, but make sure you guys are subbed to the Investment Bros. Good guys, good family peeps. And I'm going to be a dad. So, I mean, you guys just touch home even more, man, because I know you and Tim have families and you guys are dads. So I always, you know, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I've been killing it. Piper put me to work, man, on the Piper Academy. He asked me to do him a favor, so I showed up for him, man. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being part of the Otter Gang family and the bros being part of our family as well, man. We're so grateful for all you guys. So look in here. We want to see this 68 hold, but we do have these key target levels, okay, that I shared with you guys over here. And I'm going to just go and share these out with the Discord so that you guys can have the same levels that I do, because we have a free Discord. We have great traders. I just talked with Kyle, and me and Kyle just made a video together on trading a range, and that video is going to be coming out for you guys. But you got my TA, you got Kyle's TA, you got Brewberry's TA, you got a whole bunch of people helping you guys be profitable, and what we're looking at, sharing all those good things with you guys. Brewberry's going to Jamaica. He's Jamaica McCrazy, man. So enjoy your trip, Brewberry, if you do watch this later on. And Kyle's been crushing the trades with you guys as well. And Lunar Beach's crypto drops in sometimes as well. But, man, what a great community. We got Arnold over here in the Discord, man. Being a bear makes you bald. I don't know. Gareth Soloway, man. So Bitcoin just hit 70,000 where this guy had his stop loss. Oh, no, they went there. People went there, man. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. You guys are wild. You guys are wild out there. So we always share our levels. We always share our trade setups. We're traders helping traders. We're profitable traders. We're living off of our income off of trading, and that's what it's all about, man. We want to be giving you the same freedom that we have, and that's why we do this, right? That's why we do this. So I don't see any song requests, guys. I don't see any song requests, so I'm just going to have to keep going with Arnold and putting the cookie.
Put that cookie down! Put that cookie down! Put that cookie down! Now! Put that cookie down! Now! Just do it.
Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, man. So that's the one. We're tallying up the alts. Did someone throw the altcoins in the chat? I think did Tony Soprano do it? Redman in the chat. What's going on? Billy Goat Tails. Make sure you guys are going to Billy Goat Tails. I swear I have just all these beautiful people in the channel, man. We got some crazy Little Bubble all-time high. Little Bubble all-time high. Uh-oh. I'm afraid I don't think there's Little Bubble all-time high song available. Oh man, you guys are sending me some weird stuff, man. So we're gonna go. Oh, there we go. There we go. Thank you, Tony. We're pinning it. We're going to Alephium near Solana.vet Vthor Neutron. So I had Solana pulled up, guys, and we were eyeing out this crazy level. Okay, we were like $150, $154 Solana. It hit so well to the key tops here. So let's go over. I forgot to switch it over to my Market Cipher charts here. We are sponsored by Market Cipher, and we are very grateful for that sponsorship. Part of the Cipher gang, man, and we love this stuff. So you can see here that we've come up to our box, right? Our key box and our key support. So we want to see continuation of this flag out on Solana. That's going to be ideal. But also, you can see here that we are forming bearish divergence. Now, money flow definitely negates this. However, money is coming out, right? So for me, I would really, really like to see a hold of this area here. Now, we had this marked out for you guys the other day of a key level of support on Solana. So that's going to be right here at $140, okay? So 154 Solana is pretty amazing, but you can see that we are starting to curl down. Even though Bitcoin is pushing here, we expect a little bit of a cool off, and for Solana to probably come down, retest these highs that it did the other day, and then probably bounce. Okay, so that would be the ideal situation for Solana. As long as the money flow remains green and it continues sideways here over the weekend, we should be all right, but it does look like there is a little bit of a sell-off coming on Solana after this big double top and bearish divergence. So look for this to play out. You could always target, I would target like a point of control, a naked point of control. So you go from here, you start from your range to here, and then, yeah, there you go. So this is now your area where you're looking for a possible bounce, either from here, which is right around 129, or from the top of these highs here. And I would draw this as an area, okay? So I would give yourself some room with both of these where you're looking for that bounce from 129. 140 needs to hold, but if you do drop below, you're looking to come down to these three levels before bouncing and continuing upwards. Okay, looks like a pretty hard sell-off, and Solana has had a bigger move than a lot before this happened, right? So it went all the way from that psychological $100 all the way up to 150. Amazing move, but let's see if it does retrace and then continues to march up. Okay, but looking good overall for Solana. We really want to see it get above that $155 level and hold that as support before continuing upwards. Okay, I can see that Mr. Good Old Frenchie requested AGIX. Let's go over to the AGIX. Okay, much love to you, French Toaster, for being through. What's going on, Melissa? We just did a tribute to all the ladies. Much love to you. Happy Women's Day, Melissa. God bless you, man. Thank you so much for being here and being part of the community. We love you. One love, always showing up for the Otter Gang. We love you, Melissa. Happy special Women's Day to you. You're one of the family. We love you so much. Thank you for being here, Melissa. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Okay, looking at AGIX, you can see the same thing, okay? This is going to be around the board, but look at the level. We gave you the level, guys. 103, perfect touch before continuing upwards. Okay, so this 125 has acted as good resistance, and we also did some price discovery targets for you guys over here on AGIX. 139 is kind of your next stop in line, but AGIX coming back, retesting the highs that we always talk about here on the channel. Now, right now, you can see it's clear as day that we are getting higher highs and lower lows. So we expect to cool off over the weekend, right? Less volatility, and then eventually the continuation up, right? Because we want to favor that upwards trend, right? So we'd like to see a cool off, which is healthy, and then that continuation. Massive narrative for the AI token. So this is amazing. For AGIX, just look for these levels to hold and then that continuation upwards. You can isolate price if you wanted to, going over like the 30-minute, and you can get the range here, and you could probably get a point of control out of this. That would, yeah, there we go. So this is going to be your first level of support as you come back down within this range, right? And then you can look for that swing failure pattern down at the bottom of this range here for a continuation upwards. Oh, that was absolutely the sweetest thing ever. We love you, Melissa. We love having you here. We have to show mad love and respect to the ladies in the crypto world because we want more of them in the space, man. We got to get more adoption to the ladies. I know on my channel, I think there's Jeanette as well, but like over everybody's channel, YouTube is mostly men dominated. So we want to make it like obviously a safe and awesome space. And my channel is like prides itself on being kind and helpful and loving. So we love having you here, and we also want to make it comfortable for everybody and not just crazy degen otter schlongs everywhere. As nicely as I could put it. Oh, man. I think Arnold said to stop talking so much.
Who is your daddy? Who is your daddy?
You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up.
I'm just going to pull up all the alts right now while we play the pump up song, and we'll get into them. It's Friday. Did I freeze? I froze.
Undermine everything they're doing to people around the world. And I'm sorry for shouting, but it just disgusts me what these people in government do. And they do it through
I'm a cop, you idiot!
Who is your daddy?
You are disgusting.
Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Are we good? I think we're good. I think I fixed it. Are we good? Are we good? Check, check, check. We're good. Oh my God, what a pain in the ass. So I got a USB connection that goes into my computer that has my, because I only have 2 USB ports, okay? And believe me, I got a strong ass computer. I got a 4070 strong ass beastly computer, okay? There's no computer issues, okay? We can pull up the computer details for you guys, okay? We got a NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4070 13th gen Intel Core i9, okay? This ain't no baby computer. However, we got direct Ethernet, right? Fiber internet. Get you a USB hub. Okay. USB hub. So if I get a hub, so I just need a USB hub, is that the one? Where's the 4090? Says Retro Mic Tech. You're running an okay rig, says Wick. Everything is messed up on my side here. Okay. We're good there. We're good here. All right. We're back in action. You can hear me okay? Wait. Can you still hear me? Yeah, you can. Schaefer, we had so much technical difficulties. Where were you? My Arnold soundboard isn't working. Nothing is working. We party too hard, guys. We party too hard. So we're going to go into the alts, guys, and get this done for you guys because, you know, that's how we roll. So we'll go over to Near. I'm very sorry about my technical difficulties. My right-hand man, Mr. Schaefer, has been away and not being able to support me. Oh, man. Yeah, I do need your phone number, bro. We could hear Arnold, so you can still hear. Can you hear that? Disgusting. Charts time. Yeah, let's do charts. So let's go over to Near. Let's get through these charts for you guys. I know we had some technical difficulties. So looking at Near here, we got that massive push up. Looking good, guys. Make sure you throw those alts, and maybe we'll have to do some more because you guys deserve it. I need a USB port or something, supposedly. I got a port that has multiple USB ports, but maybe it doesn't work as well. Okay, so no Arnold. Arnold is gone. He's left the building. Okay. Yeah, it's all messed up now. Screen, audio, properties. That should have fixed it. I can't even hear it now. Okay, whatever. Let's do the TA, guys. I'm sorry about all the technical difficulties, but we will continue through this. So we can see that Near is clearly flagging out. It's had that beautiful push, just like Bitcoin. And we're looking for it to come back up and retest these highs, okay? So Near has had a massive, massive push, and Arnold definitely will be back. However, sometimes we have some technical difficulties, but we do manage to push through them, okay? So looking at Near, where are we thinking of a retrace, okay? So we can see the massive kind of cup and handle working its way out. Now we want to see how we can trade this, right? So we have the all-time highs. We came down. We made a low here. For me, we want to see the continuation here, and we can do a little bit of price discovery here. Let's just do a little fib pull from the top to the bottom, where we can look for that 618 extension level, right? So for that, you came back online faster than Coinbase. USB Arnold. So we can see that we do have an extension up here for Near. Near has had an amazing, amazing move, right? So for this, it's continuing to push and looking to make higher highs until proven otherwise, right? So it's definitely riding that narrative of Near, and it's looking to continue upwards. Right now, you just want to be patient. We know that we're going into the weekend, so being patient is going to pay us, right? Patience pays, as they say. So we can see here we got very, very small volume, but you can see you have formed some supports here along the way and some resistance as well. So you can add those in, but it's looking like, let's get rid of this trend line. And it's looking like we're flagging out. We want to see a definitive kind of flag here. So we haven't got that high yet. So we're waiting for that high and maybe a low so we can buy in yet again. So right now, we look to pull a fib off the swing low to wherever we get the swing high and target that golden pocket for a possible retracement, right? So we can look for that area and then look to jump into a long to try and ride that thing to the upside. But until then, we expect consolidation sideways for now at Near. Now, I've shown you guys this before, but if you're unaware, if you go over and you add a tab or you go to heat maps, you go over to crypto here, you click on crypto heat map, and you can pull up this new heat map. It gives you what is popping, what is dropping kind of deal, but you can also sort it by volatility on the left-hand side here. So you go to volatility, top left, right? And you get this heat map. So for the heat map, I always in the morning, go over this with you guys with the morning update videos so that you guys can target what's moving. Now, this is really effective on the weekend. That's why I'm pointing it now, because last weekend we had 11% on Solana, and Solana got that massive move, right? So use this when volume drops on the weekend. We can use this in order to find good tokens, okay? So to trade, because we want that movement in the coin, right? So just use this heat map to your advantage over the weekends. It always helps out, okay? Andy Lee, what's going on? Another otter lady. Happy, beautiful Women's Day. God bless you, Andy Lee. Thank you so much for dropping by. Much love to you. Happy Women's Day. God bless you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you guys for carrying the Otter Gang. Andy Lee in the chat. Good to see you. Much love to you. Okay, let's go over to Dot. Okay, Dot's been suppressed. We were talking about Dot the other day of how we need to get up to $16, okay? So when we look at Dot on the weekly and we zoom out, right, we can see that we have a clearly defined gap between to where everything else is trading. So if we look at Dot, Dot is down here and everything else is trading kind of around this area, right? So ETH is up here and certain other, and Solana and all that stuff. So we identified that this has been suppressed, so there is a lot of room for Dot to continue up. My mic is clipping a bit. Okay, so we'll go over and we'll reduce the mic a little bit. Thank you, sir. Hopefully that is better. I've adjusted it a little bit so we're not over flipping on people's ears, right? So Dot is pushing up. We said this is going to be the key level of resistance for us to break out on Dot. So zooming in on Dot, what can we see? We can see money is coming out here on the 4 hour, a little bit of toppiness like we see across the boards where we're getting higher highs and lower lows on the momentum wave. So we're getting a trigger and an anchor pushing us down. However, we've had a nice run up, that V-shaped recovery and consolidation. So we were targeting this $9.96 the other day. And look at that. Would you believe it or not? We hit that absolutely bang on for the retest, okay? Look at that. If you say the TA doesn't work, there's the perfect level for the V-shaped recovery that we called the other day. So right now, what do we expect? We expect this. Sideways, right? Because we're going into the weekend. So a little bit of sideways. However, gearing up for another move upwards, we want to wait for that kind of lower term swing failure, bullish divergence on a shorter term time frame, like the 30-minute or the 15-minute, where we can look to take advantage of some sort of price action. We have the one low trigger wave here, right? So for me, it would be a dip down, right, with a momentum wave coming down as well. So this would be the 30. So you can see the low one. We want to see something like this with the lower low like that, right? And then the higher high like this coming upwards. And that's something I would be identifying for a possible continuation to the upside for Dot. But overall, be aware that we are getting bearish divergences across the board on a lot of these things that have pumped, okay? Look for Bitcoin to retest as it is right now. Consolidating sideways and pushing upwards is what we want to see for that rotation from Bitcoin into alts. And you can also track this on your ETH BTC, right? For the dump, we can see Bitcoin raised, right? So if we're coming down, Bitcoin's going up. If we're coming up, that rotation of capital is happening from Bitcoin into ETH, which you can also track on Total 3 as well. You can see that rotation into Total 3 and that total market cap for all your altcoins, okay? Darren does things in the chat. What's going on, my man? Much love to you, my brother. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. See the world analysis, KDE. And we're going to go over to VET next. Okay, VET is definitely VeChain, right? VeChain. So we were targeting these lows from previous TAs and looking for the continuation here. Massive move. To think we were doing this down at 23 cents, it has flown off the handles. Okay, so we have a key level of support here at 44.4 cents. And what do we see here on VET. Okay, we got a value area high, some key levels. Mark it out like this, just so that you're aware of the key levels within your range and where we can retrace back to. Then looking at market Cipher, what can we see here? I can see a very nice downtrend that we can look for the break of. Okay, so for me, it's something like this. You draw that beautiful downtrend on VET, and you be patient and you wait for the break of the downtrend. Okay, so you can see that you have this kind of downwards trend. You want to wait for the reversal, the break of the downtrend, and the continuation upwards. Okay, this could be a possible good opportunity. I can see sort of like an inverse head and shoulders here, where you can look for that breakout trade. Okay, so if you do pop up from here, look for that retest of the downwards trend on VET for the continuation upwards. But what do I expect? I expect consolidation sideways and then eventually a breakout, depending on what the weekend gives us. But for now, you can see you've put in some very strong support here down at 4.4 cents. Let's see if we can get through this downwards trend line and break out. You have a massive anchor wave here on the 4-hour, so you could be looking for that trigger wave, right, to push you up and through. Okay, so that's looking good, but money flow remains green, looking to continue its work upwards. Okay, got to go eat with the wife and baby. Have a great night, y'all. Talk to you later in the Discord. Thank you so much, Shay, for coming through and saying hello. Much love to you guys. Let's go to Alifi. Alf. Let's go to Alf, guys. You said I missed it. Oh, I didn't miss it. I can see it up top there, brother. I'm gonna get to it for sure. I just been going all over the place with the list. But let's go over to Alf and get that done for you. Much love to you for requesting Alf, man. Let's take a look at what we're seeing here on MEXC. Did we look at this before? Yeah, we were. Okay, so we can see a little bit of rolling over here on Alf. So what do we expect? Let's look at this objectively here. So we can see that downwards trend line. I would extend that out. Okay, we can see we have previous highs here. So for me, these previous highs are going to be respected in one way or another. So make sure you mark this out on your chart. On $2.88 is where this kind of starts, right? So that's where I would look to find support. You can see you got a very, very nice topping structure here where you're getting higher highs and lower lows. So that was your bearish divergence that led into the reversal of trend here, right? You can see that there. And then money coming out aggressively, okay? So what you want to see here on ALF is you want to see the money flow coming back in on a higher term time frame, like the 4-hour, right? Coming back in, and then bullish divergence. Right now, it looks to be holding this support. So this is your initial support that we marked out the other day at $3.09. But right now, we're going into the weekend, right? So that's kind of the narrative right now is we expect things to chop sideways. But the more we chop sideways and consolidate sideways, the more opportunity for the reset of everything to posture back bullish. Okay, so you can see money flows quite red right now. Let's look at the daily. It's a daily green. So the daily is green, coming out a little bit right now. However, with something like this, it's quite new. So you want to be patient and let the price come to you. I would be targeting this $2.86 for some sort of swing failure to the downside and then a continuation back through this trend line. This trend line looks to be respected, so I would definitely be watching the trend line as well. As you can see, a lot of chop here sideways, but for me, this is hard to trade something like this because of all the scam wicks. So if you are looking to buy, I mean, exposure, then weighted buys down at certain levels if you get there, right? But right now, very, very choppy sideways. I'd wait for that confirmed breakout and structure change to the upside, okay? It's got more history, not so new. So ALF probably on what would it be on KuCoin? No. Just scalped a quick 67% swashbuckling. Much love, man. That's awesome, bro. Much love. People are saying BTC is dumping. Is Bitcoin dumping, guys? Whew. Look at that. Support's holding. BTC is just rolling over. Everybody getting too bullish, man. Everybody getting too bullish. We're preparing for that weekend chop. Preparing for that weekend chop. Who was it in the chat who said be careful of the longs right now because we're probably gonna go back down into the range. They said that. I remember someone saying it. Okay, VThor Neutron. Is that for? Are you guys for real? VThor. VThor. Is this the one? You guys been throwing some wacky ass coins at me, guys. You guys really want me to do the VThor Neutron. Oh man, I love it, man. You guys are too good. Too good to me. VThor. Them Vector candles. That's what it would say, B Team Crypto. Them Vector candles. Oh man. VThor Neutron. VThor token. Here. Okay. Yorn is always searching for the hitters, man. He's always on it. Yorn Besser, man, the legend himself, always looking for these. Whew. Look at this. Okay. I love it, man. Knowledge is profit, as they say. And like, I mean, anything that you guys can bring attention to the Otter Gang to possibly take a look at is going to help, right? It's going to help. So you got massive support here. You got some candle closes here. Yeah, okay. And we're going to identify this as a key level of resistance. We want to identify key levels, right? Before we get too far ahead of ourselves. Now let's go back over to the price action. You can see we've had that massive move up coming back, looking like it wants to retest the possible golden pocket area, and it has. Okay, very nice move here for VThor Neutron, the super chain. But yeah, flagging out, man. This is a beautiful pennant, right? So you can see you got your beautiful downtrend here, and you're waiting for that breakout. That's very very straightforward trading. But we can go into the 4-hour. We can take a better look at this, and you can see we're holding support here. So this is your support line that we drew out from previous ranges. It's crazy how well it works, right? It's crazy how well it works. And then you can always pull your volume within this range here. That didn't give me much of a range, but I would just go with support and resistance at this point. So I go from here and up to here. Gotta love these tokens, man. Looking for the gems, looking for this to pop off, right? So we want to wait for the clean break with something like this that moves so amazingly. We don't need to over leverage. We just need to wait patiently. Patience pays, right? So patience over the weekend, and then maybe this beautiful break that we eventually get to see. But I'd be looking for that to hold, okay? Looking for this area to hold and continue to push upwards over the weekend. Still, my FET and Elite Bet is pumping. Yeah, it's doing great. You guys are killing it. Much love to everybody in the chat right now. We got enough likes to keep us going. I know we had some technical difficulties. It is 5 o'clock. I just want to end with this, okay? Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Okay, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for supporting this channel. We're new here. We're trying our best to help you guys as much as we can. Very grateful for everybody supporting the channel. Dave Digital coming through, man. Saying, what the F is Cass doing? Cass is rolling over right now, down to 15 cents. We got a buy zone at 12.8, okay? 12.8 is your Cass one, okay? It's going to be a nice weekend. Enjoy some time with your friends and family. I am putting together the vlog. I'm going to continue to do that for you guys. I'm going to try and get this dang computer sorted. We got the the USB hub and all this stuff, and it's not working the way we want. So we might have to take it in and get it checked out. However, guys, have a very safe and good weekend. Make sure that you're protecting your downside, lower leverage, all that good stuff. I'm very grateful for every single one of you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day and weekend, and I'll see you guys soon. Possibly a Sunday live stream, but we're going to try and get you that vlog soon. Much love to every single one of you guys. Otter gang, 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 gang. Happy Women's Day to all you ladies out there, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace out. Much love.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves, that'll blow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios, taking well over exceptional pain. I'm chopping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get above the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. You heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto.